Covey Befriending provides support to young people who are experiencing some difficulty in their lives so that they can be all that they can be. So it's volunteer befrienders that take out young people on a weekly basis and give them the support they need.
David Miller, and I've been with Covey for 4 years. Probably helped me become a better person. I see things in a different light now. I'm more tolerant of how kids can be. I'm not as judgmental as I used to be.
The main thing is that they've got to have fun. As volunteers, they need to enjoy what they do. Any of the difficulties that the young people face, that's the befriending coordinator's job in Covey, to manage the match and take the responsibility of any difficulties that a befriender might face.
I just moved into high school and I just moved to a different area also at the same time, and it's quite nervous when both of them happen at the same time.
Lots of conversations about the future, and every few weeks it seemed to be a new plan. So I wanted to be a bus driver for a while. You were going to run your own company, and I supported him in that and said what a great idea and how are you going to get there.
We have a programme called Expand, which is really so that we can see young people expand more fully into new skills, new experiences that they might not be able to have on a one-to-one basis. And it also gives the befrienders a chance as well to develop new skills. And this photography project was particularly to give the young people the experience of looking at the world from behind the camera. Some of our older young people got involved in Ocean Youth Trust. They want to see young people grow in confidence and self-esteem, so there was a natural fit there. We had to raise the finance, and we had a befriender who did a half marathon.
My name's Nick Bather. Started off involved with Covey Befriending a couple of years ago, and then one of the Ocean Youth Trust officers called Matt came up to speak to us as an idea to take some of the kids along on a sailing voyage. I think those limits that they will quickly come up against in a sailing environment, many of them jumped over. Certainly there's a couple of stars come out of the voyage, and I hope that they will want to go back and sail more with Ocean Youth Trust Scotland and perhaps do some more work with Covey.
Covey offers what I'm beginning to call the magic of befriending and the magic of volunteering. I think it's a win-win. If you take that responsibility on, it can do magical things both for yourself and for the youth.
I think it was Covey that actually suggested there was maybe an opening in a local children's residential home for bank staff. They gave me a great reference, which I'm always going to be eternally grateful for. And I started working in a local residential home. If it hadn't been for the fact that I was a befriender, I would never have got into the childcare, which I love.
And I think the key thing from the youth's perspective is it suddenly hits them that people are prepared to give up their time for them, which may be the first time it's happened in their life.
Street dance was really a lot of fun. I think for the befrienders, they just put their heart and soul into it, and that's what we're about at Covey. It's about passion. We're looking for people who are really passionate about what they do. Befrienders always amaze us as volunteers as to what they can bring, and of course the young people then pick that up, and they begin to get involved and show a bit of passion as well. It's about the relationship. It's not really about the activity as such. So walking around the park or spending time together, it doesn't need to be anything fancy, but the relationship's important. As an organisation, we are very values-based. The logo portrays the 5 values that we have, a colour for each value. That runs through everything we do, and adding colour to life is what we're about in Covey. We have an improvement action plan, and because we really want to be leaders in the field of befriending, we're passionate about staff development. We really want to add to our capabilities and competencies. We're adding our capacity as well, ways that we can help more young people. In fact, not just young people, we're looking at how we can maybe help parents and families, because the befriending model is a really valuable model for the community. We've got a good solid foundation now because of our funding to attract more funding, and we would hope that that would be the case, and also to add connections as well so that we can work with other partners in bringing support to the wider community. So these would be our 3 key elements of a strategic focus, all about adding colour to the lives of young people.